Nice. Okay, that time hipfire actually did work. Don't know why it decided to work, but it did. Nice! Let me see that one, because I saw him in midair when he hit me. Let's see this. Yep. Keep me in midair with a headshot with a cart. Well, I haven't played that game in a couple of years at least. That game was released in 2015, and they still have new content for it all the time. They still have a new season pass all the time, and I don't know when their next Rainbow Six game is going to come out. There may be another year or two left over in this game. I don't know. Call of Duty, we already know when the next title is going to be out. It's going to be in November. People are already playing the alpha version of it. Beta's going to be coming soon, and I understand they're going to be. Kind of simultaneously maintaining Warzone along with Black Ops. At least they say they will anyway. But everybody's going to move to the new game. That's what they do. Same with Battlefield. You know, it's not just Call of Duty. Battlefield does that too. Oh, I love the P90, dude. That weapon is like excellent in almost every single video game with it ever made. In this game, the MP5 is still better, but the P90 is really good. Look at this. See what you spawn into? MMO games. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Ah, there we go. Explosive round. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, Unreal from Unreal Gaming here. Coming at you with a new Call of Duty stream, aptly titled Call of Duty While I Wait for an NVIDIA 3080. Let's switch over to the main screen here. And I'm calling it that for a very obvious reason. Myself, among... Oops. Let me go to the store here, free bundle. I'm going to take advantage of this while I talk. Myself, along with many other gamers out there, looking forward to getting a GeForce graphics card. Upon launch, did not happen, did not go according to plan. We had a whole bunch of people. I don't want to need any of this stuff here. Battle Pass. Alright. Awesome. Tier 13. I have no idea what that means. Bunch of other stuff. Cool. Yeah, I'm not buying that Battle Pass. So I was saying, myself and a lot of other gamers are patiently waiting for the GeForce 3080 series to finally release. Got the release date, and a whole bunch of people with bots automatically making purchases since the stores had no captcha codes. Snatched up all the graphics cards. So we got video cards going on eBay easily for a couple of thousand, $4,000. And if you look at some of the extreme cases, I think those are people getting a little bit of revenge on the people using bots to buy the cards. They have bot bidding going on, where now some cards are looking at $48,000 retail prices. And just with the, the kind of performance you're getting out of the 3080, especially at the resolutions a lot of people are playing at. If you look at like the Steam surveys, a lot of people are still playing, a majority of people actually are still playing on 1920 by 1080 resolution. The 3080 is going to be an upgrade, but it's not going to benefit you that much at that kind of resolution. It's really made more for 4K gaming. So at this juncture, it's not all that super important. But those of us who want to start working on higher resolutions, getting those higher frame rates, switch over to the Grau. Practice a little bit here. It's a shame. It's a real shame that we ran into that problem. Not completely unexpected. I thought there would be more inventory than 15 seconds worth, though. Looks like our team is getting its head kicked in right now. That's not a good thing. You join an in-progress game and we're getting our asses kicked. I don't want to deal with that. Yep, there we go. That didn't take long at all. Guy next to me got killed, immediately followed by me. Oh, yeah. Alright. Literally everybody I spawn next to just dies. And then I die.
Friendly UAV online. Enemy at the courtyard.
There we go. Right as I start to make a break for it. Saw me, and I certainly didn't see him.
Friendly chopper gunner inbound.
There we go.
Overhead.
Yeah, of course. And I get hit by the same guy again.
Enemy precision airstrike.
I think next time I'm going to have to make a weapon switch, because we're not even getting out of spawn at this point. Embarrassing isn't the word. Depressing. Perhaps depressing is the right word. This is depressing. This is not a good TDM game. I think there's a reason why our team was down by a few people. Chill out here for a second. Probably going to get hit from above on that bridge. Yep, there we go. You got hit again. Yeah, they're just getting anybody crossing this area. There we go.
Friendly UAV online.
Ouch. Nice. Didn't even see him. Call of Duty Modern Camping.
Enemy care package inbound.
Let's see here. I don't know if this is really going to work out in my favor, but...
With you.
Oops. That's what I want. I don't want the stun. Shows you how much I play the sniper class in this game.
Contact. Enemy at the courtyard. Taking fire. EMP thrown away.
Ouch. Come on, go prone, please. Thank you.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy precision airstrike.
I gotta get
inbound.
myself the
Take cover.
stim injection instead of this flashbang. I'm honestly not using the flash enough to justify it. Yep, there he goes. Problem is I don't know where the sniper was. I was looking at him.
Setting Claymore.
Because I didn't see the shot, so I have no idea where this guy is.
I'm with you.
Now, of course, that I'm up here, I got nobody coming in my line of sight.
Changing mag.
There we go. Goodbye. I'm sure I'm gonna get killed for that immediately.
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
Cruise missile, I'm gonna stay indoors.
Reloading. Setting Claymore. Enemy care package inbound.
Oh,
Enemy UAV overhead.
ouch. Ouch. Prone, 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 prone. Come on.
Friendly UAV online.
Nice. Well, I was exposed. Oh, they got a good little hiding area over there. They're well shielded.
Contact. Setting Claymore. Friendly sentry gun online. Reloading. Enemy UAV overhead.
What a shock.
That was a slaughter.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. That was a slaughter. Now, why on earth you would sign me up for that game? Yeah, skill-based matchmaking. Absolutely. Skill-based matchmaking. Let's put you on a team with a bunch of other horrible people like yourself, but we'll that makes sense. But then we're going to make the other team really, really excellent. You know what I like about skill-based matchmaking? Nothing. There's nothing redeeming about this at all. Here's the problem. This all ties back into the lack of dedicated servers, which is something that bothers the hell out of me with modern shooters. And, you know, lobbies work to an extent, but the, you know, annoyances of lobbies are never going to go away. Dedicated servers would allow you to pick and choose your map, choose your mode, choose your game type, choose your ping, for that matter. Choose your region that you decide to play with. And you know what? With skill-based matchmaking, you're grading on it's like grading on a curve, you know? You may think you're doing really well, but if you're in a lobby with a bunch of other people that are, you know, worse than you are, then, you know, yeah, of course you're going to look good. The reality is the way that you're going to be better in the if you play a shooter on a really dedicated level, if you're playing the same game several hours a night, every night, like I used to when I was a teenager and I had nothing else to do, the deal was you would get better by getting your ass kicked. You join whatever server that made sense ping-wise or game mode-wise, something you might enjoy. You face people that'll kick your ass, and over time, you get better. You had to get better, because you would learn. You'd learn the routes of the map, which I still don't know on a lot of these maps. You learn tactics, you learn camping spots, all that sort of stuff. You learn with practice. That's the only way to get better. Nice! Camping spot, see? What I tell you. Camping spot right up at the top there. Alright, I think Mr. Camper got taken out by that. There we go, with that gentleman there. You learn aiming, quite frankly. My aim is horrible right now. It's all kinds of bad. Anyway, my aim is all kinds of horrible. I get myself some lucky kills once in a blue moon. Oh, I saw one go down right there. Is he going to come back, or is he going to try to flank? I think he's going to flank. Yep. So where's the one that shot him?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ouch. Yep, he saw me before I saw him. No two ways about it. Anyway, the reason why people who stream the way I do, where you play a whole bunch of different crap, the reason why we don't get amazing at these games is because we're constantly playing so much different stuff that you never really get focus. But tying back into skill-based matchmaking, guy doing the baseball slides, I rarely do the little baseball slide maneuver while I'm shooting. It's very rare that I wind up doing that. It's because I don't have my tactics down. Good lord. That guy's got some crazy headshot aim. A lot of these guys seem to. Or maybe it's just the Uzi that needs a nerf. Yeah, it's the same couple of guys hitting me each time. Although it's noteworthy to me that nobody's really doing anything about it. Point being is the skill-based matchmaking really seems to fall apart, because it gives you a false sense of security. You'll be in a lobby with a bunch of other people. If you're bad, you're going to be in a lobby. Nice. I like how that doesn't kill him. Way more kill the enemy. It doesn't touch him at all. You'll be in a lobby with a bunch of other bad people like you, and if you happen to do better than the other bad people, you're going to have a, wow, I'm all kinds of screwed. You're going to have a false sense of security that you're doing really well when in fact you are not. Oh, they're all over. They've got this map on lockdown. I can't get away from these guys. No, that's the wrong button. You're going to have a false sense of security when you do reasonably well. Fact of the matter is, I can't do a damn thing in this game against any kind of a real qualified player. If I went up against somebody in a league level qualification, somebody who's played any kind of competitive matches, I wouldn't be able to defend myself whatsoever.
Enemies halfway there.
Comeback, yeah. That is not a comeback. We are just doing horrendous right now. Burst unlocked. Is there a reason why I can't just burst by holding my finger down? Anyway, but beyond the issue of having a false sense of security, you have the issue of the servers servers not getting it right, quote unquote. The last map and this map, in my opinion, teams have been pretty stacked in a negative fashion. We're doing a little bit better this map so far, but the score last map that I joined, like, right at the tail end, score wasn't even close. Score wasn't even close, not even in the same league. Plus, I gotta question that criteria, like, what is it based off of? When you say skill-based matchmaking, is it based off of kill-death ratio? Is it about the amount of hours played? Is it a combination of the two? Some kind of mathematical equation I don't know about? Your aim? Is it based on your aim? The number of overall points that you have for your map, like your overall score? Nice. Because I can have way more objective time than one of these guys. Instant. I can have way more objective time than any of these guys because I play the objective, but it doesn't mean that I know what I'm doing when it comes to handling a rifle. It doesn't mean that I have a good kill-death ratio. Nice. So this whole, and he's already dead by the time I get up here, this whole skill-based matchmaking BS needs to go away. Nice. But I've already heard it's coming back in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, so that ain't gonna happen. I can't, these guys are just nailing me. Look at this. With an SKS. Oh, so it wasn't the initial guy who shot at me. Okay, I thought it was the guy from across the way down me immediately. I'm getting hit from two different locations at once.
Changing mags.
Enemy at the compound.
Come on, seriously? Honestly, the ground may not be the best weapon for this, but the only way I'm going to level it is to use it.
Enemy sentry gun active. Recon, scan the targets.
Copy. Jaguar 3-0 en route for personal radar coverage.
Oh, nice. Turret.
Changing mags.
Same result as last time.
Okay, lads. Clean yourselves up.
I know my death count was way higher than my kill count, so I want to see what that is. I don't know why they don't put that on the scoreboard whenever you pull it up. Yeah, you can see the shot grouping of these guys is just crazy. It's like immediate death. Yeah, 10 and 15. I knew that wouldn't go well. So look at these scores, man. Now, I point, but you can't see screen the way I was. The best you could get in our team was like maybe a break even or slightly worse. The O team is just absolutely monstering that round. But skill-based matchmaking. Yeah. Skill-based. Match. You have to have a match. Competitive match, yeah. Competitive match. Never a slaughter. It's never one team is going to be stacked unfairly. It's a competitive matchmaking system that makes sense every time. You look at the screen too. I mean, look at what the standards are too. Like we're looking for a game that has ping of less than 81. Wow, 81 ping. That's great. 81 ping. Dude, Counter-Strike source games from 2007, 2008, I wouldn't be, Cyber Athlete League, open level playing. I wouldn't accept anything higher than, 60 ping at all. And ideally, I would look for something with low ping and a high tick rate. Tick rate, for those unfamiliar, is how many times the map refreshes every second. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to my M4, M16. The Grau's nice, but it's not cutting it for me right now. That being said, I can't remember the last time I played this. I'd have to check my Twitch history. It's been at least a week since I last touched this game. But if you combine an inexperienced player with a weapon platform that's probably not ideal for the maps that you're playing, this is what you get. Yeah, it's a steady stream of gunfire, no doubt. Right above me. Wow, that should have killed him a lot faster considering how point blank I was. More stuff going on top of me. Wow, my aim is bad. Oh, come on. Alright. So far, this seems a little bit more competitive than the last couple of rounds. Score-wise, last round was better as far as number of points scored per team, but KDR was just ridiculously unbalanced. Oh, come on! Seriously? Nice. Yeah, way to kill him after I already died. Thanks a lot. Can you get out of the way, please?
Friendly UAV online.
Reloading.
Can't believe we got nobody coming through this middle area. That's so ridiculous. Yeah, everybody's in the outskirts of the maps.
We're halfway there. Keep fighting. Reloading. Friendly precision airstrike on the way. Friendly people get updated. Friendly UAV online.
Enemy at the back alley.
I got your back.
Airstrike on the way. Reloading.
Whole lot of noise.
Enemies over there.
Let's see, man down over there. What do we got coming through here? We got nothing.
Reloading.
Right behind you.
Oh! She almost got me.
Reloading.
She almost got me. I know my time up here is limited. I know that, folks. Yep, I see her down there. Oh, come on. Seriously? And the grenade didn't hit her either? Alright.
Friendly UAV online.
Told you my time was limited up there. So now the question is she going to retake my camping spot? If I can stick to the store shelves, I probably will. I assume that's my body. I can't quite tell. Are you serious with that?
Reloading. I have to reload.
Nice. Good timing. Nice, and ran into somebody else chasing me. Yep. Well, I got one of them.
I have to reload. Reloading.
Come on, guys, you know where they're coming from. Gotta work this out. Once again, I feel like I probably should have killed her sooner.
Reloading. We've got this.
Whatever. Oh, come on, man. Alright. Alternative route. This, now, tying into what I said earlier, skill-based matchmaking, now we've got the blowout. 73 to 51
Less than a
currently.
minute. Enemy UAV overhead.
I got your back.
Why, thank you. You've got my back. That's nice. And a victory. 75 to 52.
Pays to win.
Does it pay to win, though? I didn't seem to get any reward, really. Really? How does that work? Please tell me that guy was using a controller. 2.0 KDR, okay. I gotta question that, though. Look at how badly those two shots missed. And then check out the third shot. Just whiff, and then was gonna whiff, and then all of a sudden, last possible fraction of a second, just went bang, just killed the guy. Yeah, I do not care at all. Alright, hard hat. You know, I'm actually a little bit surprised by the amount of PC players being more than me, because that's usually what it is like me and maybe one other guy. We're not full of PC players. You guys might be able to see on the screen we got a whole bunch of Xbox players and a couple of PlayStation players. But we got 4 PC players. One of these nights I'm going to have to like turn off crossplay and just see how many PC players there actually are, see how fast I can get a lobby if I X-nay all the guys and gals playing on consoles. That's the other thing too, is there's a little bit more of a level playing field, if you really think about it. Pre-skill-based matchmaking, or I'm sorry, pre-crossplay, rather. Because there's always debate and talk about, you know, what's going to be the advantage. Is it going to be the people with the mouse and keyboard slaughtering the console people? Or is it the other way around?
We have taken the lead.
And right now I would have to say the people with the controllers are going to get the edge. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, there was a recent article saying that for competition playing,
Enemy at the office.
the official leagues are allowing PC players to participate, but they have to use consoles. They're not allowed to use a mouse and keyboard.
Ground. Focus.
Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? That was right at his head. That was right at his head. Oh, come on. Look at what was that? I want to see the kill cam of that. So, does a stim, quick scope with the Kark in the chest, one shot. Alright. Thank you.
Faster. Reloading.
Wow, there's way too many of those guys there. Guys, come on.
Reloading.
Change positions here. I'm not going to live long if I'm sticking there.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemies here.
Come on, seriously?
Check your fire.
Get out of the way, please. Thank you. Ah, man. Oh, I did not even see that guy. Okay, I walked right into him. That's on me for lack of situational awareness. It's tough. You got guns blazing all over the place, can't hear stuff. I'm focused on the ammo box. Whether that was even still there or not. Nice. And I get somebody hit me from behind when I'm going for the guy in front.
Focus.
Enemy at the center.
Too many people for such a small map.
Have control. I'm taking fire. Reloading.
Dude, are you serious? All of those bullets? You're kidding me with that.
Reloading.
So first the guy in front of me hits him, then I hit him, and he's still not dead.
We're halfway there.
After all of that. Once again, I think that's a few too many bolts to take him out. Really? Come on, seriously? Yeah, so it's okay for people to baseball slide shoot me and I can't do the same to them. What we need is a real sequel to Battlefield 3. It would be perfectly acceptable to me if we could get a literal remake of Battlefield 3 or Bad Company 2 with improved graphics. And that's it. I don't want anything else changed with the physics, the hitboxes, the netcode, all of that was perfectly fine the way it was. Battlefield 4 was, to me, an unfinished game when it came out. The game did not feel the same. Even though it's supposed to be a direct sequel to Battlefield 3, it didn't feel the same at all. Oh, nice. Yep, that's a good place to camp. Didn't feel the same at all. Hitboxes were all screwed up. Not a fan of that game. Battlefield 5, hey, great. I would welcome a real return to World War II. Like its origins, but Battlefield 5 was not a return to its origins. This is nothing like Battlefield 1942.
Keep hitting them. We have this.
So I'm hoping in a Battlefield 6, if that's what they indeed name it, that we're going to see a real, true Battlefield 3 sequel. Or I would happily accept a Battlefield Bad Company 3. Alright. 75 to 55. Jedge, welcome to chat. Appreciate you joining in, bud. Bad Company was pretty sweet. That easily is one of my favorite... I shouldn't even say recent shooters, because that was a long time ago, Battlefield Bad Company 2, but... Never got a chance to play the original one because it was on console, but Bad Company 2 for PC was awesome. Yeah, it makes me feel old, man. Yeah, I was... Jeez, God, I'm trying to remember how long ago that was. I remember writing map strategy guides for the clan I was in, playing competitive multiplayer. Like, I wrote the strategy guides in MS Word, drafted them, then I copied and pasted them and put them on forums back when everybody was still using forum boards. That's how long ago that was. But it was awesome, because at the time it was pretty breakthrough to have... Yeah, bulletin boards. Yeah, at the time it was pretty breakthrough to have, like, buildings that you could blow holes in the wall or whatever. That was the whole thing with Bad Company 2, is that kind of introduced destructible environments to the series. Because Battlefield 2 was great, but it was nothing like Bad Company. Then they carried that over to Battlefield 3, 4, etc. The rest is history. Bad Company 2 is something else, though, man. You know what? Fans of the series have been asking for Bad Company 3 ever since that game came out, but no DICE. No pun intended, I know DICE is the developer. No DICE. Keep my fingers crossed for the next one, we'll see. Right now, everybody's looking at games of other genres or different origins. We got the Crysis Remastered coming out. We got Assassin's Creed Odyssey or whatever. I don't know. Well, what's the difference? I mean, Battlefield Bad Company was more, cartoony, I guess you could say. Not that much. Gameplay style, not really that much, man, honestly. Bad Company 2, you could argue, is just the same as Battlefield 3. I mean, you had your rush mode, you had Team Deathmatch. It wasn't like a CTF or anything like that. It wasn't what you'd call a traditional team shooter. It did have dedicated servers, much like Battlefield 3, which is fantastic.
Shoot them, not me.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I would have run into him. Somebody kills him immediately after.
Friendly UAV over here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't actually know if they're going to be working on a true sequel. The last thing they were doing is Crysis Remastered with the specific goal of trying to make it impossible to run on modern computers. Talk about that. Seriously, again? Did he go prone? Let me watch that kill cam. I think he went prone when he was shooting me. Yeah, he went prone. I don't know if you remember they used to have that slogan only in Battlefield. There's only in Call of Duty, what you saw right there. Only in Call of Duty is it cool for you to just bunny hop and baseball slide shoot people and eventually prone shoot people. You can change your stance while you're shooting, no problem. Only in Call of Duty. That guy was AFK, it's the only reason I got that kill. Nice! Oh, he's on the roof. Yeah, with the Crysis Remaster, the reason that they're doing that is to try to melt computers, and currently the only card that's out that's, testable, like the newest card, is the 3080. 3090 hasn't been released. That's going to be, I think, this Thursday. Nice! You guys are getting nailed. All across the map. Yeah, I feel like that gun has no recoil. Just my opinion. If you look through the scope, that gun had virtually no recoil shooting me or the other guy.
We're in control.
Doesn't feel like we're in control, but okay. Ah, it's because we're up by 1 kill, so we're not in control. That's why it doesn't feel that way, because it's not true. They really got to get rid of some of that dialogue. There we go, finally get a kill. Lost the lead, you don't say. They did some recent testing with Crysis Remastered. I've seen it tested with the 3080. Looks great, and it is playable at 4K. It is not playable at all in 8K. They also tried it with the Titan RTX, which is like a 2,000 something, I think it's $2,500 graphics card. They tried that in 8K, it's not runnable at 8K. It's kind of like barely playable at 4K. Playable once you get to 1080p and 1440p, which is probably what I'll be doing for my next monitor, so that way I can get higher frame rates. Nice. Oh, of course, the guy gets me, not him. He runs through and he's just fine. Bad luck, coming up to the dumpster at the wrong time. There we go. Still got it, once in a while. Still got my reflexes every now and again. Nice! Good lord. The guy with the shotgun is persistent, man. You really wanted me dead. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Since everybody seems to love that little wall so much, provided I don't get shot from the left first, I'm gonna sit here. I think I can hear him running inside this room here. Wow, how did that not kill him? I had the gun trained on the door, and somehow that didn't kill him. Amazing how that works. We got people starting to aim for the roof, which is a good thing. Now they're starting to pay attention. Thank you. And I only got an assist from all that. That's nice. Cluster strike incoming. Why do I have this? I don't want this gun. Oh, this is the gun that didn't have any recoil. Let me see. Yeah, that basically has 0 recoil. Well, that's nice. Maybe I'll try it.
Have you back. Reloading.
Gotta reload.
Enemy at the center.
Now I have to figure out what gun this is since it has no recoil. Oh, and it's full auto too. Alright.
Gotta reload. Enemy shield turret on the field.
Well, imagine that. It's really easy to shoot somebody with a gun that has no recoil. I gotta straighten out my aim.
Enemy personal radar.
Oh, I had somebody right behind him, of course. Yeah, I can't win them all. Alright.
Enemy at the warehouse.
What I'm looking forward to are a few different releases this holiday season. We got, obviously, the new Call of Duty coming up. It's probably going to be more of the same of this crap. I'm not super excited about it, but it's a new... Nice. Was about to get the shotgun guy, and he got blown up. I think the new Cold War Call of Duty is going to be more the same, honestly.
UAV overhead.
But we'll see. We got that coming out. We have a new Assassin's Creed coming out. Odyssey, I believe it is. There we go. Got a victory.
Well done.
I don't know, man. I mean, when you're looking at when you're looking at military shooters, Call of Duty, wouldn't say it was the last word in military shooters, but Medal of Honor Allied Assault was like the competitive first-person shooter, World War II shooter, and then Call of Duty came out and just blew that out of the water. And they were on a roll. Battlefield 2 was out. That was kind of a different classification. I wouldn't say it was a sim, but it's about as close as you could get. And then stuff like America's Army came out. Oh no! Hey, you know what, dude? Hey, remember I did a review of Call of Duty on my YouTube channel. That's definitely controversial. I have a lot of people give me criticism over that because I wasn't raving about the game being the best thing since sliced bread. But yeah, America's Army came out as kind of a sim, and then you had what was the other one? Arma. Arma came out, which is definitely a very hardcore military sim, and then Battlefield, their next installment, went not as arcadey as Call of Duty went, where you can combat knife somebody in the foot and they die instantly from it. It's not quite that arcadey, and you can't do like a 360 no scope shot and one hit somebody. But it's more arcade. I think Battlefield strikes a good balance. Plus, you have the hardcore and softcore mode you can play it with. So if you want to play it with absolutely no heads-up display and you want the weapons to be a bit more effective, I prefer sniping in that, because if you shoot somebody in the chest with a high-caliber bullet in hardcore mode, it kills them, which is what it should be. I should not have to... Not that I don't think headshots are freaking awesome, great, but I should not have to hit somebody in the head with a sniper rifle to one-shot them. A massive 50 cal bolt-action rifle, irrespective of distance. Hell, even if you miss, just the wind from a 50 caliber bullet going that close to your head would kill you. The bullet wouldn't even need to strike you, and then getting a shot in the shoulder, that would take your entire scapula and arm off. So hardcore mode was the way to go for me in Battlefield.
Team deathmatch.
Battlefield 3.
You are clear to engage all threats.
Not saying it was a perfect game either. It had tons of glitches when it first came out. Well, I like longer fights, and you know, listen, the assault rifles and submachine guns and stuff, they give you the option to do that. And you know, keep in mind, you got medics in that game. You have like legit classes in that game, and that's where I probably get the most of my kills, and when I would be the most effective in matches is if I played the medic class. Plus, hell, you know, I'm an EMS, so I do the whole medic thing for a living. I enjoy it, just like I enjoy being a healer in MMO games. Oh yeah, that's nice. Ah, there we go.
Reloading.
Explosive round. Nice. I don't know, dude. It is what it is. The weapon setups in this game are just ludicrous. It's fun, don't get me wrong. Call of Duty is a fun game. I'm not going to debate that for 1 second. It's just not necessarily my cup of tea, just based on the way that it plays. The weapon combos you get are ridiculous. The movements your character can make are silly, to put it lightly.
Enemy at the shipping
And the graphics aren't anything to write home about. The character models are a lot better this time around. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's my fault for climbing into the rail car. I should have gone around. But Call of Duty is kind of, yeah, I don't know, man. The Call of Duty franchise has been largely the same game every single year. And this year is not an exception to that rule. Nice. Oh, okay, so he hit me that time. I saw the guy initially... Oh, okay, that's why I got hit. Well, right, why fix what isn't broken? I agree with you, Jedge. That's exactly the method that they're taking, and they're raking in all kinds of money. So, I mean, why not, really? That's, you know, honestly the method I take in shooters when I pick a camping spot or whatever else. You just keep doing what has been working until it stops working, and then you change things up. Really? Oh, come on. Dude, that was point blank. That was point blank, and that didn't kill him. I don't know if you can see the latency reading I have up in the top left corner, too. When I killed him, it said 0. Right now, it's 54. It's definitely not 0. I don't think the ping's awful or anything right now, man. Just the hit registration is silly. Well, no, look, I'm not going to blame it on ping. Just it's just the way the games register. It's just the way the guns register in this game. I don't know if it's a hitbox issue or what, but if I do a spray, let's see what this was all about. Oh yeah, well, he had me in his crosshairs way ahead of time. If you do like a spray, and I understand you're not aiming down the sights, but if you do a spray at point blank with like the Grau or the M4 or whatever, it should kill you. The 5.56 bullets ripping through your torso at that range, that ought to take you down. I don't know, man. I don't know if it has higher damage, but your weapons are super ineffective from hip fire. Even if, and listen, I'm not doing hip fire every time I aim at somebody. Obviously, I totally believe in aiming down the sights at a distance. But if somebody's within reaching distance, oh come on, there we go. If somebody's within reaching distance, I should be able to kill them no problem. And I should be able to kill them in pretty short order, dare I say, with hip fire. And that's often not the case in this game. We're just getting slaughtered right now. I don't know if you see the score at the bottom left, 50-73. That ain't changing anytime soon. This is a foregone conclusion. We're bunching up, which is the right thing from a teamwork standpoint. But we're not maintaining such an... well, I wish. I ain't gonna swing it back, dude. Like I was saying earlier, I don't know if it was before you joined or not, but I haven't played this game in probably 2 weeks. I'd have to look at my Twitch profile to see the last time I streamed this game. Ah, I'm always the lucky recipient.
Enemy at the minecart.
No, you don't have to check, man. It's not a colossal deal. The point was that I'm not playing this nearly enough to be effective. And again, that ties into the whole skill-based matchmaking thing I was ranting about at the beginning when I first started streaming. Because if you're not playing this often enough, you're not going to be effective in it, because I'm constantly... I don't know, how did nobody see him? And how did I not get credit for that? That's nice.
Friendly UAV online. Get it together, we're not finished yet.
Yeah, well, the skill-based matchmaking I've heard is possibly even worse in Cold War. There's an article about it the other day. I forget if it was from Kotaku or some other website like that. I didn't read the article yet. I haven't pulled up on a tab in my smartphone. I'll have to read it tomorrow at work or something, but... needless to say, they're going to work some kinks out during the development, but it's out in November, and I don't think skill-based matchmaking, or excuse me, skill-based matchmaking, I don't think that's going anywhere anytime soon. Not without the return of dedicated servers. That would be the most effective way to get rid of that. Look at that. I don't think I've ever had a KDR that bad. 3 and 13. That was really bad. Yeah, well, the lobbies are the wave of the future if they're going to keep doing crossplay, which I'm not a fan of. I think I got one more in me before I switch games. I didn't want to just do Call of Duty the entire night. But hey, you know, playing into the problem I was talking about. As soon as I get off of this, I'm gonna any progress that I might have made, I'm gonna immediately forget about it because I'm gonna switch over to a different genre entirely. It's either gonna be you know, Forza, which is a driving game, or an MMO game, or I don't know. I don't know. I understand the benefit of crossplay, and you know what? For a platform of the same, you know, design, I'm for it. I think PlayStation and Xbox players should be able to play together. I'm not against that whatsoever. But, you know, when you're dealing with another type of machine that'll give you a different kind of frame rate on a different type of... Well, yeah, that's the thing. Against PC, you're dealing with a machine that can give you crappy or good frame rates depending on how much you spend, or if you're a kid, how much your parents spend. The size of screen is going to be different every time. The frame rate you're allowed to have with your refresh rate is different. The tools you use to aim at people and shoot them, move around the map are all different. Therefore, also the buttons are going to be set up differently because the PlayStation and Xbox only have a very small amount of buttons you can press. PC, you got an entire... Why did I go in there? PC, you have an entire keyboard. So it's a different experience. So I don't personally think those should mix, but again, that's, you know, why this year's Call of Duty tournament that they're doing, professional play, they're making PC players use controllers. They're not allowing mouse and keyboard. Hell, Dr. Disrespect on one of his Call of Duty streams, I distinctly remember him using a PlayStation controller to get better results on PC. It worked. It is out of your hands, and honestly, man, it's not even worth it anymore, because with the, you know, couple of notable exceptions like Rainbow Six Siege, franchises like these, it's not even all that worth getting good at them or investing a ton of time into them anymore because they change the title every single year. I looked at the release date of Siege earlier because I was looking at the, you know, Season Pass that I have and didn't do anything with. I haven't played that game in a couple of years at least. That game was released in 2015, and they still have new content for it all the time. They still have a new Season Pass all the time, and I don't know when their next Rainbow Six game is going to come out. There may be another year or two left over in this game. I don't know. Call of Duty, we already know when the next title is going to be out. It's going to be in November. People are already playing the alpha version of it. Beta is going to be coming soon. And I understand they're going to be I understand they're going to be kind of simultaneously maintaining Warzone along with Black Ops. At least they say they will anyway. But everybody's going to move to the new game. That's what they do. Same with Battlefield. You know, it's not just Call of Duty. Battlefield does that too. There's several franchises that do that. Oh, I didn't even see him. There's several franchises that do that. But, you know, when you have yearly releases like that, and especially, you know, here's the thing too. Remember, they're farming them out to different studios each and every time. This one was made by Infinity Ward, but for a while that was the exception, not the rule, because they have other development studios. Even with the next one, they're using Treyarch, but they're using Ravensoft, who I remember for the Soldier of Fortune games as like a co-developer. Right. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Quantity does not mean quality. They just have a schedule and they have stockholders to make happy, so they're going to keep churning out new content on a yearly basis to make everybody happy. Yeah, that's a shame. That's what they're looking to do above all else. It's a for-profit business, and I don't think they should make money off their games, but the art might be lost on Infinity Ward, or I guess I should say Activision, not necessarily Infinity Ward. This year they're going to be using Treyarch and Ravensoft. The next one might belong to Sledgehammer Games, or it might go back to Infinity Ward. We don't know until it's already well into development what studio is actually working on it. Yeah, this is kind of like the French map on BF3, but this is Piccadilly Circus, I think, in the UK. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, camping with an AN-94. Well, yeah, European architecture is, I'm sure, a reason it's reminds you of it.
Enemy at the shop.
Okay, I saw him run by. There we go. There we go. I had my moments. They are brief. They are very brief, I should say. Ouch. I'm an old man now, man. I'm in my 30s. I don't have time to be good at video games anymore. I'm working a full-time schedule with overtime. Sometimes. Well, oh! I tried to outrun it. You know what? I save lives when I can in EMS. I had to declare somebody dead on my first call the other day, on Sunday. That's just the nature of the business. Not everybody can be saved, but I work as hard as I can. It's an interesting job, I'll give you that. Nothing is ever quite the same from call to call, and that's what I like about it most. That and the fact that I have a moving office. When I worked in computer repair, IT type of deal, I always was in the same place. Nice. He's got a lot of sustained fire. What, do you have an MG? Yeah, that's what... I get an MG. You know, obviously sitting in the same place the entire time. Got old, got stale, got boring, didn't like it. Hated going into work every day, didn't like my job. Oh, nice. Saw him at the last possible second. Right as he was firing is when I saw him. I'm on a retreat.
Enemy at the buses.
Enemy care package inbound.
Care package inbound. Hey, look at that! My baseball slide shot finally worked. Again, tell me that's not ridiculous with a straight face. The fact that you can do that. Nice. Oh, come on. They're coming from all sides. Alright, I'm moving positions again.
Enemy near Main Street.
Rocket launcher, yeah, that seems fair. You guys on my team, and I'm still tell you it's unfair. I'll tell you the truth. Yeah, that reminds me, actually, speaking of bad company, it reminds me, geez, look at all the dead bodies out here, all allies. This reminds me of bad company, too. I used to, if I wanted to be cheap, I could take the engineer class, use, like, the M2 Carl Gustav rocket launcher, and use that as a main weapon. Just launch it at people's feet and use the splash damage to kill them. I'd use the AK-74SU as a secondary weapon, even though it was intended to be the primary. Nice! Ah, there's too many of them. I got hit from the left. Looking at the guy in front of the bus. This match is at least a little bit more competitive than the prior one. Thank you. And I got hit from that side. Oh, no. Ooh, alright. Me versus the whole map.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, seriously? Look at that. Okay, finally hipfire actually worked.
Learn from the loss. Come back.
Yeah. That is what it is, man. Now, that was a better match. Sucked, but, you know, it's a better match. That was more competitive than the first one I was in. Came in, like, right at the tail end of it. Pulled a positive score, so I'm happy. We have somebody leave already? 5? Yeah, 5 on 6. Alright, well, just for you, I'll do one more. I don't even know what time it is. Another 5 minute. Yeah, alright, I'll get one more in. I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you joining chat, too. Makes things a bit more lively. I gotta get more people. It's tough when you get more followers. When you get more followers, like Husker, dude's an amazing Call of Duty player. You can't follow his chat with how busy it is. I don't know how he picks out any comments at all. Yeah, whatever. You join when you have time. I don't have much chance to watch streams because I'm either doing them or I'm at work. That's just the way. Like, I haven't watched television in like 2 years. I told a coworker of mine that the other day, and he was like dumbfounded that was possible. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Since we're on shipment, I'm going to use this opportunity to level up my P90. I love the MP5, but I'm going to use the P90 because it needs to get leveled. This map and I have a love-hate relationship. Oh, I love the P90, dude. That weapon is, like, excellent in almost every single video game with it ever made. In this game, the MP5 is still better, but the P90 is really good. Look at this. See what you spawn into? That's the problem with this map. This is exactly what you spawn into every single time without exception. Once again, you can reload while you're going prone and crawling. Nice. Nice. You know how profitable like a VR Call of Duty would be, and I mean like a legitimate, real, full VR experience. I'm not talking about just virtual reality guns. I mean like a room that you could run in with an infinite tracks. It can simulate running around a map, and like squibs that would go off on a bulletproof vest. You could, that would make America thin. That would solve the obesity problem because everybody loves to play video games for the most part. That would solve obesity. I'm telling you right now, because everybody would be running their asses off. You can probably see me if you study the webcam enough. You can see me, like, duck and dodge, and move my head just a little bit as I'm going around corners, trying not to get shots, because that's my reflex. That's my human reflex, is to get out of the way of the incoming bullets. See if I can change my loadout to MP5s. I love being able to get missile strikes on a map this small too. It's just ridiculous. I didn't even see that person in the crates. I just stood right on top of him. Oh, come on. Seriously? Wow, somehow we won that. I don't know how that worked. Guarantee you my death count was higher than my kill count. Feel like everybody else is getting the enemy engagements and not me. No, dude, I'm telling you right now, if you had, how about, like, paintball guns? You have just paintball guns shoot you from all corners of the room or whatever. If you had a legit VR area, that would be perfect, where you don't have to get necessarily hit with the same kind of airsoft pellets or anything like that. You didn't get your clothes messy, you could just go into the VR area, run around, play Call of Duty the real way, no consequences of getting killed in an actual battle. Hey, it would probably make people better soldiers too. I know right now a lot of military people that go on podcasts or newsroom interviews or whatever say that the RU sucks and they have to keep lowering the standards for entry into the military. I watched Tim Kennedy on the Joe Rogan podcast a year or two ago talk about that. We keep having to lower the fitness standards. And I'm sure we're going to be lowering our IQ standards as well, the way this country's turning out right now. Military tech precedes a lot of civilian. Yeah, I get it, and I think there's an extent to, you know... There's an extent. I think there's a grain of grain of truth to the idea of remote warfare. But traditional warfare is still going to reign supreme in the year, you know, 2021, 2022. Remember, we fight armies that, you know, hide from us now. We fight guerrilla warfare, so there's going to be people in places where we can't send a drone right now. So we are going to need a lot of bodies, unfortunately, and it's sad that it has to come to that, but that's the grim reality of urban warfare. It's something that we weren't prepared for in early 2000s, just like we weren't prepared for jungle warfare when Vietnam came around. We were used to fighting in fields and... Oh, come on, seriously? I can't go anywhere without getting shot. Look at that, see, I'm getting hit from everywhere. We weren't used to fighting in that kind of environment that Vietnam provided. So we're gonna, unfortunately, we're gonna need those troops, one way or the other. Come on, seriously? Jeez, I was about to say, that better kill him, all those rounds. I'm sure you noticed that quite a bit too, people throwing the C4 instead of the traditional grenades. It's a little silly, dare I say.
Losing ground, step it up.
Oh, look at all that! Okay, I'm pretty sure I get killed when I was around the corner there. Yeah, you know what, I'm going back to our side of the map.
Enemy UAV overhead.
There we go. Once again, spawning on the wrong side of the map. Whoa! Where did that come from? Let me see the kill cam on that. So C4 is a grenade, like I was saying. Okay, I'm pretty sure that person started firing before I even went around the corner, so I gotta wonder how that person knew I was there. Look at that! That's funny. I like that. That's where that surprise motherfuckers memes comes into play right there. But he just pours out of the window and starts blasting.
We've taken the lead. Enemy cruise missile incoming.
I don't know, man. I hear a lot of. Look at that. See, for me again. It's always me. I don't know, man. I can't speak too much about like the TDM and stuff like that. Warzone has a horrible reputation for cheating. Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? All those shots should have hit you through the wall. I have FMJ on this, I'm pretty sure. Warzone has a horrible reputation for hacking right now. Though I don't know how you tell when people are, camping halfway across the map with sniper rifles. How are you supposed to know necessarily if they're legit with you or not? If they're already, like, if you're in an open field running across the map, yeah, of course somebody with a scope trained on you is going to hit you. Outside of rumors and innuendo, I don't really know how you're going to be able to prove any of that. Although I know some guy on Twitch actually got caught cheating. His cheat engine was actually captured on camera. Okay, so what was I telling you about Hipfire a minute ago? It's exactly what I was saying about Hipfire. Right on. 5.56 bullets, and it didn't kill him. And again, I understand Call of Duty's not a sim, but, come on, you can do better than that. Alright, what am I getting hit by now? Oh, that's what I got hit by. And I got hit from the other side, too.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy near Main Street.
Nice. Okay, that time Hipfire actually did work. Don't know why it decided to work, but it did. Nice! Let me see that one, because I saw him in midair when he hit me. Let's see this. Yep. Keep me in midair with a headshot with a Kark. Nice. Are you serious? Again. Chasing the guy, hitting him with the 5.56, doesn't kill him. Somebody else comes in and cleans up the mess. 69 to 75, man.
Fight another day.
Hey, there you go, man. Skill-based matchmaking. What I tell you, I gotta call some of that bullshit in question, man. The jumping up in midair, hitting with somebody with a scope, dead on center in the head, mind you. I gotta take some of that into consideration when I score this game. People wonder why I didn't give this game, full thumbs up. I gave it kind of thumbs in the middle, leaning up. It's a fun game, don't get me wrong. And the single player is really killer, although it's short, as they generally always are. Most campaigns for this game are about 6 hours, give or take. But, this is what you're going to run into with a Call of Duty game. For those, if you live under a rock and you've never played a Call of Duty game, this is what you're getting into. You get the... And you can see I'm not exaggerating. The jump in midair, hit somebody with a scope, aiming down the sights. Quick scope, mind you. It's not like he was staring at me. You got to deal with that stuff. You got to deal with the baseball slide shooting. And people hitting you with a combat knife and the Achilles tendon and it kills you. Or, whatever else. Battlefield, at least you could, counter knifing. I don't know if you can do that in this game or not. But Battlefield, it was patently obvious you could. And knifing, dare I say, was a little bit more common in that game, actually. You got stuff like the shield, you have these turrets you can plant, it's too much. I miss the days of the real initial Call of Duties, your Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3, where you had set classes, either sniper, heavy, whatever, rifle, and you just go out, do your thing, you didn't have to worry about any BS rankings or any of that stuff. It was much simpler. Simpler times for us older folks. And, people strictly get Call of Duty for the multiplayer. You're not wrong about that, Jedge. People get in the Call of Duty for the multiplayer, and it's arguably its best feature. That's what makes it last. I think you could make a quality shooter, and people have, based on the single-player campaign. Homeland was a very compelling story. That was a really good one. I'm trying to remember the name of the other one. There was a military shooter that was done completely in third person. I wish I could remember the name of it, but it had an excellent story, and people were hoping for a sequel, which is not going to happen. But you can make a shooter based on single player. It is possible. Just like with RPGs, man. Elder Scrolls' most popular games in the series, all of them are single player. All of them. Elder Scrolls Online has a following, but it's nothing like the following you had for Skyrim and Oblivion before that, and Morrowind before that. Fallout, same thing. Way more people have played Fallout 3 and 4 than the Fallout 76 online MMO. I understand it's regaining some players, but not like beforehand. Definitely, man. Skyrim, I wouldn't say it's as popular as ever, but it's still got a super duper loyal fan base and a large fan base at that. And I always have fond memories when thinking back at that game. Anyway, but a lot of talking tonight, a lot of shooting, a lot of dying tonight. I might have to put this back in my rotation a little bit more. I've really been focusing on on Forza and Guild Wars on this Twitch channel of mine lately. I might have to go back and do a little bit of more stuff with Call of Duty. I did bring back Overwatch recently. I might have to do some more of that. And I don't know. We'll see what else I might bring back. Maybe Destiny 2. I haven't done Destiny 2 in a long time. I still have a couple of games that I've installed that Flaw has installed. Jedge, I'm sure you remember Flaw. I believe he installed Apex Legends for me, which he did not play. And he has Destiny 2 installed, which he did not play. And he has Grand Theft Auto... Actually, I don't even know if he has that installed, but he did not play. We're starting to see a pattern here with what Flaw's doing. Hey, Apex has got a good reputation, man. I don't have anybody to play it with, but I'd be totally... It's installed and it's updated, so I'd be totally open to doing that again. Valorant was perfectly fine. I haven't played that in, like, months. I'm probably going to have to start that again as well. That's the problem, man. Again, you can't get good at any of these games if you're playing so much different stuff. It's tough. That's what I'm looking to do. I don't know if I'm really have the time for it. I want to see if I can do a stream of either Project Cars or Forza immediately after this. I might have to go do that. Well, speaking of which, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'll probably do another one literally in like another 2 minutes. I'm going to take a quick... I think I'm going to take a quick pee break. And I think I'm going to start up a different game. So, since we make these streams separate, I upload them to YouTube separately. We're going to end the stream right here, start another one in a couple minutes. So, for all of those tuning in, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for joining chat for those who did. Yes, you will catch me later, Judge, absolutely. As will the rest of you. So, until next time, I'm Unreal. You just watched Stream with an Average Gamer. I'll be right back with some Forza.